Hey guys, hope you're having a great day. Your old buddy Tim back with another video, and in this video we are going to look at the city of Madison. Without a doubt, the #1 most popular community here in North Alabama, due in large part to their school system. They get really high marks, but also the property values are going up out there. They have for the last few years, but the population is growing, and my little hometown, when I grew up out there, we had nothing. It was just a little middle of nowhere hometown. I think we had a couple of thousand people. Well, I think this year we're going to cross about 60,000 people in population. So I thought it would be interesting to look at this from the perspective of available housing. What is on the market now, what's available, what kind of new construction numbers are going up. We're going to look at the population numbers. And then I think we'll actually look at some of the available properties there, just to give you an idea of what's going on in the city of Madison and what you can expect to pay for housing. Okay, so hey, really quick, if you like what we do here on the channel, do me a favor, click subscribe, give us a thumbs up, give us a like, and that way you'll never miss another video. And if you are thinking about moving to North Alabama and you would like the assistance of the fastest growing little independent brokerage in town, over 90 agents now, Revolved Realty is here for you. We work with folks relocating here for work, for pleasure. We work with investors, and of course we work with folks who are already here looking to sell their home quickly for top dollar. So anyway, let's go to the computer. Now, if you follow this channel, you know that I'm a numbers guy. I spend a lot of time looking at the statistics of what's going on in the market here, because the statistics tell the tale. You can't deny the numbers. So what we're going to do, as I pull up my handy dandy computer here, is we're going to look at just the numbers, the average sale price in the city of Madison over the last few years. Then we're going to look at population growth, and then we're going to look at some houses. All right. So let's go to the computer. Now, what I've got here is our InfoSpark program. This is part of our local MLS. Single-family homes in the city of Madison, city limits only, all right, 35758. And we're looking at previously owned, meaning existing homes that are available now, not new construction. We'll look at new construction in a minute. All right, so let's look at this from a historic point of view. If we look now, the last statistics we have are November of this year. So a couple of weeks ago, you can see the average home price in the city of Madison, $388,283. Now that is a 5%, almost 6% increase over the last year. So if you look at that though, the average sale price actually has gone down a little because it really was peaking over the summer. One of the reasons it was peaking like this is there was no inventory. And we're going to look at that in just a minute. Madison was so popular, the demand for housing so high, that there really were not that many houses in the city of Madison. The other thing to remember is there's not a lot of available land to build on in the city of Madison. You've heard the story before. A few years ago, a few decades, I think, we had a mayor that believed that the city of Madison, which back then might have had 6,000 or 7,000 people, he believed that Madison should be annexed into the city of Huntsville. And what happened is the city of Huntsville came out and annexed land in the county all around the city of Madison, basically landlocking Madison in. So there was not a lot of room for growth, and that caught up to the city over the last few years. Now, Madison City is actually annexing some land from Limestone County, which is the county next door, and building out there, trying to expand the city. They're also doing it south of the city. So if you look at this, all right, the average home price again at the end of last month, $388,000. It was up just a little, but really down. Look here in September, the average home price in the city of Madison peaked at $463,309. And when we look at the number of available homes that were available back then, I think you're going to see one of the reasons the prices went through the roof is the fact that demand was just so high. All right. So if we look at, let's go back a year. Yeah, a little roller coaster. So November of last year, average home price was $366,880. Well, now the average home price is about $20,000 more. If we go back to November of the previous year, November 2020, average home price was $301. And I remember back then thinking, wow, prices are really going up. So you can see just in 2 years, if you bought a home for the average sale price of $301,949 2 years ago, you've got about $80,000 in appreciation over the course of just the last 2 years. That's pretty phenomenal growth. It really is. But again, it's just these lines tell the tale. This is indicative of the population boom here, the demand for housing in the city of Madison, and it made the prices go up. All right, so looking at that, let's look now at the population growth of this city compared to this. If we go and look at the population of Madison, in 2021, the population was 58,357. The previous year, 2020, 57,389. The year before that, 51,658. Now this year, the estimates by the last census put Madison almost at 60,000 residents. I think the number is 59,733. I guarantee it's going to go over 60. So you can just take a look at this curve. Madison has grown exponentially year over year. I remember, gosh, like I said, I was born and raised in the city of Madison. Back when I was growing up there, 3,000 or 4,000 people on a good day. You knew everybody. There was nothing there. There was a beer store, there was a barbecue joint, and there was a number of churches. And in Madison, we felt that if you could eat barbecue, get drunk, and go to church on Sunday and ask for forgiveness, you were doing all right. So let's look at these population numbers now by the growth numbers, all right? So right now, I think the population, about 60,000. But if we go back to 2020, right about here, the population was what, 51,000. So we've grown by almost 10,000 residents, people, in the last 10 years. And of course, that includes moms and dads and families and what have you. But that itself, just the growth in population, is reflected in the housing market, all right? So the bottom line here is, if you have owned a house in the city of Madison for any length of time, you've seen your property values pretty much go up. And I know we've got a dip here, but I got to tell you, I think come January, middle of January, February, once the interest rates kind of flatten out, people get used to the fact that the interest rates are what they are, you're going to see those curves go way up. But Madison has to have homes to sell, all right? And I think what happened is over the course of the last year, there were a lot of folks in Madison who opted to sell because of the market. All right. But again, there's only so many houses in the city of Madison, but they are working on new construction. Let's take a look at that. Let's go here and change from previously owned to new, never occupied. These are homes that are finished and ready to go. So if you look at, let's look at the average sale price. Yeah, see this average sale price for new homes, $418,465. Now, this is what's interesting. Look at what a roller coaster this was. And one of the reasons why is new construction prices fluctuated like crazy in the last year. COVID had such a damning effect on the price of building materials and the availability of building materials. That's what those numbers there reflect. New construction went up and down like a roller coaster. There's not a lot for sale in the city of Madison. Let's go back over here to the previously owned real quick and look at the number of new listings just last month. All right, so city of Madison, we had 86 homes for sale in the city. Not terrible. That is down from a high of 159. Again, this looks like we're going up and down a mountain range. These numbers are just crazy the way they fluctuate, all right? But the number of homes for sale in the city of Madison at the end of November, 121. This is way up. Look at this. Back in January, 36 homes for sale in the city of Madison. Guys, that's not a lot of houses. If you've got a population of 60,000 and people coming in every month, I mean, it's not a lot of houses. So it's picked up a little bit now. We're at 121. Again, the market's moving pretty quickly in Madison. It has slowed down across the board. We talk about that a lot. Interest rates, time of year, blah, blah, blah. But you can see this is still, it's a roller coaster. It really is. So Madison is just all over the place. But again, the thing that is driving all of these numbers is the boom in population and the lack of available housing, and the fact that Madison really is landlocked and needs to grow. And we'll look at a map in a minute, and I'll show you that. All right, so now let's go back to what do we want to look at next? Let's look at the new construction one more time. The number of homes for sale, new construction right now, 84 on the market. A lot of these are going to be outside Madison City. Okay, you got to remember the city of Madison is not only the city of Madison and Madison schools. There are outlying areas now that have been annexed that also have a Madison address. So you have to keep that in mind. If you're looking at moving to the city of Madison for the schools, you got to make sure that it's a Madison school, because there are non-Madison schools in Madison City now. All right, so this is very interesting to me, and I hope it is to you. Again, it's all driven by population growth. But now what I want to do is let's go over and take a look at what is available now and just see if you are thinking about moving to Madison and you are looking at maintaining the average sale price of, what did we say, $388. You're going to have a limited selection. So, all right, let's go over there. We're going to go to my Paragon program now. And so what we're looking at is active listings, single family homes that we're going to go up to 25 years. There's a lot of older homes for sale in Madison too, but we're not going to talk fixer-uppers. So we're going to go 25 years, and we're going to look at the zip code 35758. So let's see what we have. All right, let me whip my whistle. Now remember, our average sale price was $388,000, so that puts us about right in here. So there are just a handful for sale in our average sale price. But if you look at this, there's a lot of high dollar houses in the city of Madison. We've got a neighborhood out there called Cliffs Cove, and that's where all the money is. And you can see 2.9 million, 2.3, 1.5, 1.2. So those are well above average, all right, but they are available. And wherever you see a red number, it means that there has been a decrease in price. And I keep saying this, the bottom is not falling out of the market here, but time of year, interest rates, homes are sitting lower, sellers are more flexible. I keep saying this, guys, if you're a buyer, there's really never been a better time to buy. Granted, the interest rates are higher, but it is the seller's market. Sellers have been in control here for the last year. It's changing. So if you are a buyer, there's never been a better time. You can get contributions to put your interest rate down from the seller or the mortgage company. So let's just take a look. Average sale price, let's see, 228 Jackie's Terrace. This is right in our numbers here. All right, this is in Jacqueline Downs, which is west of 72. This is James Clemens, which is a Madison school. 2,353 square feet, 4 bedrooms, 3 baths. It is an older home built in 2001. Now here's what I think is so cool, because I mentioned that you can get sellers to contribute to your buy downs. This home is on the market for $389,950. The seller is offering $15,000 in buyer incentives. And you can use that to do the 2-1 buy down. You can pay settlement charges. You can buy down points. You can just knock that off the price. However you want to do it, this $15,000 contribution is really huge, because that's going to bring the price down to what, $374, $375, which is a good price in Jacqueline Downs. But let's just take a look at the home here. It was built in 2001. There's the floor plan. It's got a nice yard, although it looks like a bit of a slope. All right, it's got, back when these homes were built, beige paint was the paint of the day, the brown carpet. So this home is probably going to need some updates. If you are hung up on that, looks like it's had some updates there in the bathroom. That's new flooring. All right, not a bad entrance. Show me the kitchen. I don't care about the closet. Why do realtors put pictures of closets in the damn listing? All right, so this is very much builder grade. You know, you've got the gold shower there. You got the tile. So this is a home that possibly needs updating. It looks like, let's see. Yeah, that's interesting. So you're not getting a new house for $388 or for $389. But again, this home is such a good, you could take that $15,000 and remodel the whole kitchen. So that's a nice one. Let's see, let's look at another one. Let's go up a little bit in price and look at Dejan Road. All right, 219 Dejan. This is in Columbia's Elementary. James Clemens, this is Madison Schools. That's good. $424,900, $158 a square foot. Not a bad price. 2,675 square feet, 5 bedrooms, 3 baths. And let's see, it's sitting on a half an acre, which is good. You get some land there. Let's see here, built in 2004, so it's an older home. Paint, LVP, and carpet replaced in 2022. HVAC replaced in 2020, approximately 5-year-old appliances, water. So water heater's a little old, 2004, but if it's still working, you got no problem. The roof is 2004, roofs last 30 years now, so not too bad. Let's go see what kind of pictures we can find. Nice landscaping, pretty yard, got a nice covered porch. Got a nice patio, got a build up, so there is some slope in the back, but a good sized yard, not bad at all. All right. The one thing that I do notice is that fence, and you don't see yet, there's a road back there. Trust me on this one. All right, so there is the entry. Those are actual hardwood floors. Look like those have been redone at some point. There is the beige paint, the carpet, builder grade, you know, same kind of thing. Anytime you see a home that's 15, 20 years old, it's going to look like this, guys, unless it has been redone. Now, let me tell you something. You don't have to have an HGTV house. You know what I mean? This house is perfectly livable. You know, it doesn't bother me in the least that the cabinets are old, that the countertop is Formica, but if it bothers you, you have to plan on putting that money into the house. And that determines, how quickly houses will sell. But it looks like it's got a decent open floor plan. Not too bad, but it does need updates. I'm not a fan of carpet in the living room. I'm just not. So, all right. So there's an example of, again, this one is a little above average at $424, but it is a good example of what you can get. Just for kicks and grins, let's go look at this house that's $2.9 million on Southern Point Drive. Again, Cliffs Cove is the most expensive neighborhood in the city of Madison. Big, huge, expensive houses. This one's 12,000 square feet. Holy sheesh. Who needs 12,000 square feet? That's a big house. 5 bedrooms, 9 baths. That's great because you never know where you're going to be when you need to whiz, right? So big rooms, lots of amenities. Unbelievable compound in the heart of Madison with amenities galore, etc., etc. Let's look at some pictures. And of course, this is just going to be an amazing property at, what was it, $2 million? All right, so it's in a cul-de-sac. It's got a nice round driveway. Lots of porches. Big fan of porches unless they face the sun. Then it's too hot, but that's nice. Looks like a nice brick porch. Railing there. That would be the back patio. It is covered. Nice. Got an outdoor fireplace. Oh, got a pool. Yeah, nice. Okay, it's got a little pool house there. Doesn't have a backyard. The entire backyard is nothing but pool, but a lot of people don't care. A lot of people don't want to maintain a yard. There is an open patio there with the stone tile. There's the fire or the pool, etc., etc. Looks like we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6-car garage? It's a lot of garages. There's an outdoor kitchen. I don't know what's up with that, but there's the fireplace. Looks like you got an oven there, a warmer, a nice little gazebo. All right, so the inside, it's just going to be opulent, right? It's 12,000 square feet. and it's going to be nice. This is beautiful. You know, now granted, this is not your average sale price home, and I shouldn't be looking at it, but it's really pretty. Look at the Juliet balcony there. Yeah, really nice. I just don't, that damn red paint kind of shook me a little bit. I just don't know who needs 12,000 square feet. I mean, look at there, that's beautiful. Looks like something out of a magazine, although my wife hates these cabinets. Hates them. Hates them, hates them. So she would want to redo the kitchen on this puppy. All right, so there you go. So that is an example of what you can get right now in the city of Madison for the average price range above and below. I mean, this one, the cheapest house right now in the city of Madison, 1,450 square feet, $299,900 in Sandywood. This is in Creekwood. This is Columbia High. Now see, this is what I was saying earlier. This is a Madison address. I don't think that's a Madison school. Columbia is not a Madison school, so you got to keep that in mind as well. This is also outside of the city somewhat, so, but looks like a nice little house. You know, you've got 1,450 square feet, 206 a square foot. A little high, but you know, what do I know? So, all right, so that is existing homes. Now let's change it really quickly and just see what kind of new homes are for sale, because I think there were only, what, maybe 9 or 10 new homes for sale in the city of Madison right now. Let me turn these off. Let me change the age. And we're going to go down and we're just going to do new, never occupied, save. Yeah. So if you are looking for a new home in the city of Madison, you've got somewhat of a limited number. Looks like they're starting at $549. Now this is well above the average price. What did we say the average price for new construction was? $415, something like that. So a little higher than the average, but this is what's available right now. Barbie Drive, this is a new subdivision going on in Madison. You know, I said that there wasn't a whole lot of land left to build on. Up until recently, this was farmland, and there were donkeys and goats all over this. So they've obviously relocated the donkeys and goats. But new construction, this is, I believe, Valor Homes. And Valor builds a big, nice, decently priced house. So this one's 4,700 square feet, 6 beds. Let's see, they've only got the floor plan here, but let's see if they've got pics of a model home. Yeah, so nice open floor plan. I like the color scheme. I like the floor. We sell a lot of Valor homes here. And so this entire neighborhood there, and it's a small neighborhood. They're not going to be able to build a whole lot of houses there. But this is one of the neighborhoods where you're going to find new construction availability in the city of Madison. So it's nice. You got your quartz countertops, painted cabinets, got your oven, microwave, you got a pot filler, which is always nice if you run out of pot. Open floor plan. I'm not crazy about these columns, but you know, guys, you got to hold it up. And so that's what the columns are indicative of. So it's not bad at all. Not bad. So this is on Barbie Drive. Windermere is the subdivision. So you can see all of these are on Barbie. Bourbon Alley, this is, now look, these prices go up, $684.9. I think Bourbon Alley is in town Madison. Yes, so this is out south of the city. This is town Madison where the baseball stadium is. It's a new walkable community with retail shops, restaurants, condos, apartments, everything there together. And they're really expensive. I think they're overpriced, but what do I know? 2,800 square feet, 4 bedrooms, 4 baths. And they're nice. I mean, they're well decorated, well appointed. The only thing I really don't like about town Madison, and a lot of people love this, is the fact that you don't have much land. You don't have much yard. You've got a 0 lot line, meaning your neighbor's property comes right up next to your house. But again, a lot of people love the walkable concept where, you know, if you live here, the garage is around back, you park your car, you could walk to shop, you could walk to eat, you could walk to a ball game. It's pretty convenient. I think it could be kind of cool. So we're seeing more and more of these kind of communities pop up here. And again, Town Madison is right near the ball field. So, all right. So the most expensive, let's see what's the most expensive new construction right now in the city of Madison. 899,999. That's a lot of nines. Again, Town Madison. This one is 3,300 square feet, 4 bedrooms, $271 a square foot. Holy banana peels. Let's take a look at this puppy. All right, it's kind of a, what do they call it? Is that a colonial? I don't know. Okay, that's nice. That's pretty nice. Open floor plan, soaring ceilings, got your fireplace. Love the decor there, as they say. Open to the kitchen, open. There's the dining area. You know, kitchen is not large. You know, if I'm going to spend $900,000 for a house, I want a kitchen. Not that I cook, you know. But really nice. You know, it looks like either quartz or granite. Really, really nice. I do like that. So, all right. So there you go. That is what is happening in the city of Madison. Again, the average home price right now for existing homes in the city of Madison, $388,283. And I believe the average home price for new construction, let's go look. I want to make sure because I'm really good at misquoting numbers. The average home price right now for new construction in the city, $418,000. And again, the lines in the numbers tell the tale. It's simply the fact that we've had such an explosion in population here. City of Madison, if you're a family, it is the most desirable neighborhood because of the school system. And you can see that the demand far outweighs the inventory, although I think that's going to change over the next year as the city of Madison annexes in more land and they build more homes. Of course, that's going to affect infrastructure. Schools, roads, utilities, etc. So, hey guys, I hope you found this helpful. I get a lot of interest about the city of Madison, so I thought I would do this video. If you'd like me to do a video like this on another city, just let me know. And again, hey, don't forget, if you like what we do, click that subscribe button and give us a thumbs up. And if you are thinking about moving here, if you're thinking about investing, or you're already here, and you would like the assistance of the fastest growing little independent brokerage in town, that is us, Revolved Realty, be more than happy to help. All right, that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Get out, make it a great day. I'll talk to you soon.